Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. I've tried to record this video like 3 times, and this is probably one of the most frustrating final bosses in terms of just trying to get all the mechanics right for the points that I've come across in a little bit. Like usually these are super easy, but this has been painful. So as you can see, I've just got top 9%, 6.6k is nothing crazy, but it does the job. So I'm going to run you guys through what my thought process is for and how I got to that point. It might slightly be wrong, to be honest, because again, I'm really not enjoying this boss at all and trying to figure out all the stupid little mechanics it's got, but that's fine. So what we've got here is this is going to be the team we're going to be run. I've got blue Tamio Link on Diane, which I'll explain later. HP defense, HP defense, HP defense, attack defense, just because that's all I've got for Skadi. And then we've just got like a total CC thing here with HP food. So we're going to be going for remove 10 buffs, clear without anyone dying, and clear after dealing 400,000 damage. And then we're doing all of them apart from the clear without food one, obviously. So this is the painful one as well, which we'll get to. Defeat the last enemy with an ultimate move. But let's get into it and I'll explain this boss. So the reason I have blue Tamio Link on is because I want to taunt up with Diane, and then he'll double attack Diane and he'll disable himself because he's not immune to debuffs. So then he won't be able to buff up, which is one of our things that we need to be able to remove. So all I'm going to do here is just throw away a few cards. And I want to hang out here for two lots of buffs that he gives himself, because he gives himself 4 buffs, right? Which means I can then speed run kind of through the second phase a little bit easier. That's really nice, top decking that many buff removals from Skadi, so that's a little bit lucky. I'm hoping I get a little bit of RNG this run, because this has been painful. Now, I think I've seen it, so I should be able to just throw that, and that'll... So once he drops below 30%, he also becomes invulnerable, but this... You know what, actually? I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do that, and then that, and then... move. Because I also want to push ults on everyone for this fight as well. So there's the buff goes. Shouldn't kill. Good, so he'll become invulnerable below 30%, which is good for me. Which then means I'm just going to basically throw away cards here and push ultimates on everyone. So again, here I don't want him to disable it. He can't disable himself because he's at full ult gauge, but I don't want him disabling himself here. So let's do this. Let's do this. And let's just... Because ideally I also want the basic stats from Skadi as well with her, what do you call it? Holy Relic. Now, obviously this buff doesn't work because when he's at full ult gauge, he has his passive where he can't be debuffed or buffed, which is super annoying for this challenge. So now I'm basically got to sit here and wait. Okay, we top decked another one, which is nice. So I'm actually just going to go... I don't want to kill here. So I'm hoping that this doesn't do enough damage to kill. Oh, that was close. Okay. So I've top decked 2 ults, which is good. He's going to buff, so I'm going to finish off the buff removal here. Unfortunately, I don't have Diane's ult, but that's okay. We also are not buffed ourselves, right? So that's a big thing. I don't want to have any buffs myself. So I'm actually going to throw away a few more cards here. Just so that... Actually, let's throw away these Skadi cards. And it doesn't really matter because I got debuffed from the Ignites anyway. So... Now we're going to go into the next phase. The only card in this next phase in terms of dying that you need to be aware of is the overbuffed card. So that'll do 10 times damage if you have buffs on you. So that's why I don't want to be stanced. I don't want to proc King's recovery card. I don't want an HP increase. I don't want an attack increase. I don't want a crit defense increase. I don't want any of that until I know I'm going to kill that turn, right? Like it's going to be too much of a pain. Now, he also does seal your ults for 2 turns. So basically what I'm going to do here is I'm at 8. So I'm going to just throw away a couple of these cards. Again, I don't want to kill. So I'm a little bit concerned this might kill. No, we're fine. Okay, good. I don't want to do too much damage here. The other problem that you have is he does have an AoE that removes ult gauge. So this boss is painful. is so annoying. So there's a little bit of RNG involved. So we'll see how we go, whether or not he uses his... Yeah, so that's kind of lucky. And then next turn, basically he will use... I have the attack-related stats up. So we're probably in trouble here because this is an Over Rupture card, sorry. So what I'm going to do, and I'm hoping it's this one rather than this one, because this will deplete ultimate gauge, right? And I need to keep my ults for the next fight. So I'm actually going to use this anyway because I need my HP related stats increased because I'm going to get the over Rupture skill problem anyway. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to remove the ult gauge. In fact, I might be able to petrify him here. I actually think I'm going to be okay because I can hit a petrify on him. And I think that's going to be the clincher. If I can pull that off. And he... Okay. No, he cleanses it all. So we're screwed here probably. Because he gives himself the buff. There, okay. So he takes away ult gauge anyway. So we're super unlucky. And then this is probably going to kill my whole set. Okay, this just doesn't kill King, which is super lucky. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to remove ult gauge again. I'm going to use this to hopefully heal up. And then that's going to give me 2 ults. So as long as... I might kill here, to be honest. No, okay, we're fine. So he's invulnerable again, so he gets the invincibility. Which, again, is kind of screws me, right? Because there's a chance that... Never mind. So see, there's so much RNG involved. Honestly, this is probably all I'm going to showcase to you guys because I find this boss so incredibly frustrating. I've done this so many times. So I'll show you guys like that's the mechanics for it. But like, I think I'm done because it's not fun. Like the mechanics are really fiddly. And like he goes invulnerable, he takes away your ult gauge. You need to finish with an ult. You can't have any buffs. Like, so it's just kind of frustrating. So we're going to see if we can finish with the ult here. I very much doubt it, but we'll remove that. There's a chance that he takes away ult gauge here with this attack as well. Okay, no, so that's the over Rupture skill. So there we go, we're fine. So we don't actually take that much damage there, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to do... Let's see if this kills. Let's do that, and then let's do that. So let's see if this kills. Obviously, I'm not going to get the best score just because my Diane died, which is frustrating, but this should kill. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. There's a chance it takes away ult gauge here. Yeah, so that's a level 2, so that takes away 2 of my ult gauge. It's just a really stupidly mechanicked boss. So if you'd done that slightly better and slightly more effective, then you would have killed him there. But it is what it is. So that's it. That's all I'm going to show you guys because honestly, like I said, this boss is stupid and I will probably not be going after any more high scores than what I've got. I'll probably just be trying to farm it just for the points and then get out because... yeah, it's painful. So, not the best video. You guys understand, hopefully, what the strat is and like what you're supposed to be doing, but there's a lot of RNG involved, unfortunately. And it's just, to me, it's not worth it. So, best of luck with your final boss runs. Feel free to give me grief down in the comments below. But otherwise, as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one.